Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Navarro, which is a map that is inspired by what we've seen in the series The Mandalorian. This is the volcanic planet that multiple episodes take place on, and the cool thing, besides just the map itself, is also the fact that you can have some pretty unique units, including the Dark Troopers, which is of course what we want to unlock. If you look at this base up here, you might actually recognize what episode this is from. Oh, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Thank you. The map itself is not that big, but it is very wide in the sense that not a lot of objects are put in the environment, making it actually feel more grand than it actually is. You can see both sides have some unique looking characters, which is very, very cool. There's one thing, also some unique vehicles, which is very cool. There's one thing that I initially thought was a bit of a shame. So this is their spawn point, which is very cool. And then you have here some, you know,
a command post for the Empire.
The city, or the town.
Reinforcements.
And the town looks great. It obviously uses assets and architecture from Tatooine, but it really fits the style. You know, some color changes. But the problem is, no spawn points are put in this town, meaning you will never fight in it. And it would have been so cool, in my opinion, to also have maybe 1 or 2 spawn points in here, so that you would have and a battle out in the open, and also here in the town. We have seen this in other maps as well, and it really works, especially if the streets and the areas between the buildings are wide enough to where none of the AI gets stuck. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because other than that, I mean, the map looks really cool, but there's nothing really here, right? And I understand why. I mean, you know, if you look at how this planet looks in the series, there's nothing there. One way to deal with that is, for example, pretend like the spawn points are temporary outposts or campsites, etc. And, you know, provide a little bit of cover or variety in looks with, you know, things like boxes, crates, provisions, etc. Maybe 1 or 2 huts, some radar equipment, etc. But that's not really the case, and the end result is a map that looks really cool, but doesn't offer a whole lot of interesting gameplay. Which is a shame, because there's definitely potential for it. Okay, 4 more points until we get that. Again, you have some very fun units to play around with. The Dark Troopers on the speeder bike is very funny. Like, this is another one of those maps that, in my opinion, needs a do-over or a version 1.2 to get the entire thing. But look at this, again, Moff Gideon we can play as with the Darksaber. I mean, look at this. Like, in some ways, it's super, super polished and cool. And again, it might have indeed been the, you know, the goal to create this open, barren look, because that is, again, that is how the planet looks. You know, from a source material perspective, this map has it down. This map is perfect. But you're of course making a game or a map that needs to be played, and then at that point, you know, fun is also of the essence. And I mean, the character models are all look great. This Moff Gideon character is amazing looking, really good.
We've captured a command post. Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing.
One thing that could make it maybe a bit more interesting is if, for example, in the open there might have been 1 or 2 vehicles for the Empire that they could use. That way you can actually have some combined assault vehicle-on-vehicle action here in the open, which sort of masks the barrenness of it all. But again, what I definitely would recommend is to flesh out the town area over there. about to die here, but hopefully I can now control a Dark Trooper. No, one more point. One more point. Well, in that case, let's do a sniper rifle. Snipers would own on this map, obviously. Oh. Just as I say that, I miss a shot.
We've lost control of a command post.
Yeah, there you go. Look how cool they look. Oh my goodness.
We've lost a command post. Take it back.
Oh, that's... Okay. It's a little strange if you go first person, but it's definitely a unit you want to play as in third person. Unfortunately, it still has the lame weapon. I really hate this weapon with the vanilla unit as well. But the look of it is very, very cool. I mean, it doesn't... I could be wrong, but I think this is how they look from the Jedi Knight series. It's definitely not how they look in the Mandalorian series itself, but this model, I think, is from the Jedi Knight. Which is a very cool game. I still want to do that as well. If things go on for just a little bit too long, I might as well just try and go capture those spawn points. I think most of you understand the gist of this. I kind of do, well, I don't know if the game will glitch out on me, but one thing that we might do after we play with Moff Gideon is switch to the other side, see what their hero unit is all about. Because you definitely, in my opinion, want to play this more for the custom units than the map itself. I mean, I would love a Moff Gideon versus Bo-Katan sort of map. Oh, I'm not able to actually swing. I'm hitting the left mouse button. Nothing is happening. Okay, no.
The enemy is losing reinforcements.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I was stuck in like the guard animation or something. Let's see if we can switch. Nope. Got that stupid glitch.
Fight for it. The command post has fallen to our enemies.
How does it look if I have a speeder bike? No speeder bike. Not doing a whole lot of damage there. Yeah, not a fan of the weapon. We'll stick to... What do we stick to? We'll stick to... sniper. Let's do sniper. Oh, apparently not sniper. Don't even know what hit me.
Concentrate firepower on that tank.
Oh, you know what? It's the lava. Last time I was on here was with the speeder bike. Yeah, see, they all go around it. So if you have a speeder bike, you can actually get over this. But if you don't, let's do a final test. Yep, you die. That's actually cool.
Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing.
That's a detail that went over my head at first, but that's actually, I like it a lot. Especially because it's not like super clear. It's like a texture, which should make sense. So yeah, do I recommend this map? The map itself, not so much. I love the idea. Again, I love it when I see maps inspired by non-numerical movies like from
Is no longer
Rogue
under
One,
Empire control.
Solo, also The Mandalorian.
Post is under hostile control.
So in that sense, I do really like it. It's just that the execution needs a bit more polish, needs a bit more stuff in there for gameplay purposes. Again, it's such a shame you have this cool village here, but nothing is, being done with it. The hero units and the custom units themselves are great. Very, very fun to use. That is the main reason to play it. But in a sense, it's also too small. So definitely a map that has the potential to be very fun, but does need one more sort of like do-over. Yeah, let's do another sniper. Oh, here come more dudes.
It's a sniper.
We could actually play as a rocket trooper since we got this crap here. There we go. Boom! Alright, we're almost at the point where they have
Victory is within
less
our
units in the
grasp.
field than we do. Fuck it. We'll go pew pew on his ass. Nope, he won that battle. Rocket troopers suck. Well, no. See now with oh god. I guess in a sense though, the AI is actually quite capable of firing and being pretty strong since it's so open. Oh my god, look at them all. Look at this sort of like desperate final push that they're doing. Kinda cool. Who's left?
The enemy is losing reinforcements.
We only have 3 units left. Okay, we're about to capture this. People, if you want to play this map for yourself, the link will be in the description down below. Don't forget to let me know any recommendations or requests on maps or mods that you want to see on the channel. Oh, look at that. They're in the vehicle right there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.